Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at OpenBoxOracle1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, you may just be going along for the ride. The spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Let's begin. Today is the Virgo eclipse moon. Today is March 3rd, 2026. I decided to do another moon magic spread along with the Living by the Moon Oracle deck and Moonology Oracle deck. I was gonna try to do these readings when they're eclipse moons and maybe full moons. I'm not too aware of the waning, waxing, crescent moon type of reading. Well, they also have a booklet for that too, but I guess I'm just big on the eclipses and the full moons right now, but also the new moons are really good to do a reading on. But Spirit let me to do these type of spreads during these times, and for myself, the Virgo moon, eclipse moon, what I was prepared to eclipse out of my life right now is my diet. So that's something that I've been working with off and on over the years, but I think I have come to the very end of it. This is something that I have to do. What is it doing for you? What are you eclipsing out of your life during this Virgo moon? And Virgo also has a lot to do with health, and that's part of where my journey is right now. It just makes sense anyway, because another astrologer that I follow a few of them, but the one that I do follow had mentioned that, and it just stuck and it made sense. But I have the full moon spread out. That's how the cards are laying out, and I decided to start doing my readings. I just got like a download the other day, actually yesterday, and it was just like out of the blue. And instead of me being the hidden oracle 1811, it's the open box oracle. And why I'm called the open box is I usually shuffle before I put the cards back in the deck. I know that sounds weird, but I'm weird like that. But I put them back, and then the download was my spirit team were like, you already shuffling the cards before you put them in. Take them out and just pull them from the deck. So that's what I'm doing. So they were already shuffled before I put them in. So when I take them out, I just pull the card out and place it on the cloth. So that's the story behind Open Box Oracle. So the first card would be number 1, and it's 1 through 9, meaning that this middle card is the 9th card. The first card would mean the current situation that we're in. And so I'm pulling the Moonflower 18, which would be a 9, which is completion. But the 1 means your current situation. So I'm going to look up Moonflower. It's numbered because in the book it has a message. that goes along with this. This is how I read the cards. Keywords is blossoming, growth, and accomplishments. That's a good start out for our current situation. This is the card of personal growth, and it indicates that a time of blossoming is about to begin. It could mean that you take on a new challenge or hobby, or that you become more self-aware, more emotionally intelligent, and resilient. Whatever the external circumstances might be, whatever the catalyst, Moonflower is here to encourage you to open up and show your brightest, boldest colors to the world. Now is not the time to hide away and stagnate, or to stay closed up and tight as a bud. Now is the time to turn your face to the light and drink in that which nourishes you. Yes, growth can be painful at times, occasionally coming about through difficult life lessons, but have faith that you will be all the better for it. In the meantime, become an active participant in your personal growth by setting yourself a new challenge or goal to achieve. Achievement breeds confidence. Increased confidence leads on to greater achievement. That is how personal growth works. So set your mind to something. Expand your skill set and know that you have the capacity to grow into an even more dynamic and accomplished individual. This works perfect for me because, like I said, I changed the name to OpenBoxOracle. So, meaning I'm coming out of hiding because it's not hidden oracle anymore. It's open box. Isn't that something? So, I didn't just do this just out of, out of my ego. I just got the revelation just by saying it, because the word before was hidden, now it's open. You see how that works? So, us elevated souls, we're going through this awakening and we're coming out. There's no more hiding. Spirit wants us to know. Our moon spirit wants us to know it's time to blossom. So that's the key word, blossoming. The next card out is number 2, and that's the helpful influences. What is helping us right now? So the card would be the 6th, full moon, and we're in a full eclipse moon. So let's see. The key word is luck, dynamicism. I think that's how you say it. Emotions. Such a bright and happy card, which foretells great good fortune and dreams coming true. When the full moon shines on you in your life, you can expect a run of good luck, happy events, and positive outcomes. As the moon reaches its peak, so its influence can bring about a sudden rush of activity in situations that have been stagnant. This card indicates that a time of dynamic movement is about to unfold in your life. It could bring about big changes or a sense of settling down. It indicates that magic is in the air and all around you. So now is a great time to cast spells for what you need. The energies of this card can also suggest a time of craziness when life gets a bit manic before calming down again. If this is at play right now, know that it is a brief period and will soon pass. Take extra care of yourself and your loved ones until the moon madness passes, as it can be very emotional. It can be a very emotional time. For the most part, though, this is a wonderful card, full of positive energies and good vibes, bringing bright blessings your way. So enjoy it while it lasts. This is a great card, you guys. So far, so good. So, our third card is our strengths and our favors. This would be the card of 50, which is a 5. Glimmering. This looks positive too. Now, I want to go back to the full moon. Everybody knows how a full moon is. And yes, it's definitely a positive card. But I didn't want to move forward without touching a little bit on the full moon. When I'm looking at the keyword was luck, and we talking about emotions. So it did say that you could be going on some type of rush of craziness, or I want to say a roller coaster, but it would pass. But that's just how emotions are. They can be up and down. So that's expected with a full moon. But this full moon, particularly, the key word is luck. So I'm looking at this as positive for us as well. And so I'm going to keep it at that. So far, so good. We're looking at positivity from these two cards. The third card is 50, and that is glimmering. So let's look at this card. It might be the very last card, too. I don't know. Keywords: unique, gifts, loving. One of the most sparkling cards in the whole deck. The glimmering is all the magic of the northern lights manifesting in your life. It is a card of hope, anticipation, and joyfulness. It might indicate that auditions, interviews, presentations, promotions, and graduations are on the cards. It represents an opportunity for you to show what you are made of and to demonstrate what you can do. You have a unique set of talents, skills, and abilities that you can draw upon to spread more light in the world. We can all do little things to make the world a kinder, happier place. We can each play a part in fighting poverty, want, ignorance, bigotry, animal neglect, and so on. When the glimmering card shows up in a reading, it is suggesting that you find ways to share your own unique light with the world. What can you do today that would ease the burden of another? What kindness can you offer to society or to the animal kingdom? How can you lessen the impact of poverty in your local area? Could you donate food to a food bank or an animal charity? Could you donate or raise money for a charity that is close to your heart? That's also a great card, as it's saying unique, gifts, and loving. So you have talent that it's time to use, because that's why you're blossoming. You're coming out. And you have luck on your side. So you have unique gifts and talents. And that's so far so good for that. Moving on, the fourth card out would be about helpful people. The Milky Way, 45, which is a 9, another 9. Let's see. Keywords: journey, therapy, adventure. A path of starlight unfolds before you, and the Milky Way card heralds a significant journey to come. This might be an actual journey, such as a holiday or a business trip, or it could also indicate a spiritual or mental journey, say a retreat or perhaps a therapeutic experience. It is a card of movement, suggesting that your life is about to become more dynamic and adventurous. What is more, the journey represented here is a significant one. You will be changed in some way by this trip and what it entails. So it can indicate that a holiday romance is on the cards, which becomes more serious than you imagine it would be, or that a promotion is soon to follow a successful business trip. The Milky Way card might also indicate a medical journey of some sort. For instance, it may foretell surgery or recovery time, but rest assured that it is a positive card which denotes positive outcomes. This card shows that you are about to move forward in some way. So what are you waiting for? Take the first step and book the trip. Okay, we're on a move. This card is movement. The key word is journey, therapy, and adventure. All. It even says that it's a positive card. So, once again, we have coming out. You're blossoming. That's the key word I'm getting from that. Full moon. We're talking about luck. Even though we have some emotions there. Positive emotions. Talking about our unique talents and gifts. And movement. Journeys. Taking trips. Vacations. Retreats. You know. Anything that involves travel. Or a romantic getaway or a romantic um, encounter. I don't know. Maybe you're on a plane or something. Who knows? Okay. The next card. This would be our sixth card. 38. Lion rampant. Look at the lion. He's looking up at the moon, which is in 11, which is reduced down to 2. Let's go 38. Keywords: energy, courage, vibrant. This regal, upstanding golden lion rampant represents the sun, and he brings in the dawn of each new day, chasing the unicorn moon away. His magic is bold, showy, extroverted, and very flashy. He represents the Big Bang, when a spell manifests beyond your wildest dreams and you can't quite believe your luck. So look out for a major goal manifesting soon. That is the kind of vibrant energy he brings to a reading. He is solar power at its strongest, fire spells and candle magic. He comes to remind you that you must balance night and day, dark with light. If you have been burning the midnight oil, this card might come up to remind you to spend more time in the brighter hours of sunshine, for his golden light is good for you. If you are experiencing a conflict of some kind, the lion rampant encourages you to stand up for yourself, to be bold in your own defense, and show courage to your oppressors. He reminds you to be mighty, fiery, courageous, and to shine your brightness light upon friends and enemies alike. Shake out your mane and let them hear you roar, for you have arrived. And this also matches this blossoming, because it wants you to stand out and stand tall. You know, he is part of a pride, so take pride in yourself. But it says also what comes with the dark is also comes with the light, so it wants you to be more in balance with yourself. But the key words we have to remember is courage, vibrancy, and energy. So you have full energy, and these eclipse energies last 6 months to a year. So this is going to be you in this year. You're going to be bold, sassy, confident, and you're coming out. You're blooming. You're in full bloom at that. And you're going to be in your truth. You're going to be in using your unique gifts and talents. So our 7th card, or is that, oh, that was the 5th card. I'm sorry. That was the 5th card. This is the 6th card. And we have Arcturus 24, which is a 6. 6, 6. It's good to know there. That's card number 24. Arcturus is keywords: guardian, family, support. Now, the 6th card out means it would be unhelpful influences. Or no, that's not what that means. I'm sorry, you all. That's just the meaning of this other card. But the 6th card out, I'm sorry, let me see, just to make sure. Maybe they're reading those cards, I don't know. But I'm going to read them my way anyway. So I'm reading how the cards are. 24, because they're all positive so far. Arcturus is keywords: guardian, family, support. I'm sorry, guardian, family, and support. Arcturus is the brightest star in the northern hemisphere of the night sky, and it means guardian of the bear because it appears to chase the Ursa Major constellation around the sky. In Greek mythology, Arcus was the son of Castillo, or Callisto, who was a virgin follower of Artemis. When Zeus took advantage of Callisto, she bore Arcus, but Zeus's wife Hera was so jealous she turned Callisto into a bear. Arcus was about to shoot the bear while out hunting, not knowing it was his own mother. When Zeus took pity on them and turned them both into stars, Callisto became Ursa Major, the great bear, and Arcus became Ursa Minor, the little bear. Arcturus has been associated with the bear ever since. This card indicates family and the close bonds that you share with loved ones. It could refer to an urban family of close friends and colleagues as well as your birth family. While with such relationships can have their ups and downs, this card suggests that you have a good support system in place and you should not be afraid to call on family and friends if you need them. Trust in the bonds that you share with your loved ones and know that they are there for you. That's a great card too. 6 does mean harmony and balance. It means this is what a mother would bring in the home, would be balance and harmony. So I get that energy from that card. But guardian or a guardian, this would be like a home to me. Family and support. So you definitely have support here as you're going through this growth and coming out to as your strongest possible self this year. This energy is all through the year, so that's a great spread so far. The next card we have Moon Stag 36, which is a 9. 36. Moon Stag. Keywords: regal, authority, support. The moon stag is a magical heart holding the full moon in his antlers. He is an aspect of the antlered horn god, and he represents regal power. He is the monarch of the mystic glen by moonlight, the keeper of dreams. His power is immense. His strength, the might of combat during the rut. He comes to let you know that you hold a spark of divinity within you, and he wants you to tap into it. He encourages you to find your own regal power and expect good things to happen to you and for you. As he watches over you, his protection is absolute, and once you have befriended the Stag Lord, he will never leave you to fight your battles alone, for he is there in your heart, giving you courage and making you bold. Certain hearts have been long considered to bring good fortune to all who see them, and stags are linked with abundance and prosperity. So a time to receiving all good things is about to unfold for you. Accept all the challenges that lie ahead for you have the capacity to achieve great victories in your life if you are brave enough to stand your ground. Right. So just like the lion, it wants you to stand in your leader power because you have that with your unique gifts. And these moon cards look pretty fiery there. But yeah, also to stand in your power. And you have the support from family and from the moon god, the moon stag. The next card, which is our 8th card, is Waning Crescent, a 9. We got a lot of 9s and 6s in here. Good. That's good. 9 and 6. You might want to meditate on 9 and 6. That's a Cancer. And we're going to be having Jupiter in Cancer on the 10th, I think. So Waning Crescent is 9. So let's go to 9. Keywords: liminal, psychic, transition. The Waning Crescent card is a magical card indeed, indicating a time for psychic visions, prophetic dreams, and spooky experiences. It is a liminal time. Liminal. I think I'm saying it right. as the moon makes the journey from the end of the current cycle towards the next, therefore it suggests a time of transition. And this, you guys, is a transition time. Because I think that, was it Capricorn going into Aries, I do believe. And Neptune going into, leaving Pisces going into Aries. But it was like a portal time around, I think they said February 20th. So it is a transitional phase right now. It is a period of leaving the past behind, but taking the lessons learned with you as you move forward into a new phase in your life with greater wisdom than you had before. This is a time of healing and magic, of dream work and self-reflection. When you pull this card, it can mean that you are still feeling the pain of old wounds and scars that you are not yet fully healed, so be gentle with yourself. A paper cut takes seconds to inflict, but days to heal. Give yourself the time needed to get over any old injury, be this physical or emotional, and take positive steps such as counseling towards better mental health and emotional intelligence. This card is also one of strong enchantment, and if you pulled it in your personal card, it would suggest that you have an affinity for magic and spell casting. The waning crescent has very protective energy so that you are guarded on your magical path. And yes, they were talking about mental health. We were talking about a healing retreat that you could be going to. You could be traveling and getting some mental clarity by counseling. But again, it's still positive because you're moving forward and you're leaving the past behind. And this is a whole new energies right now. And it's just showing the growth that, you know what I'm saying, as the flower is blooming, first card out, your growth is showing because you're penetrating through the soil, and you're becoming this new and improved person. We have the last card, the 9th card out, shadow work. Wow. 43. That's a 7. Let's see. That can't be bad, because that's always good to have shadow work done. Excavation, healing, past. You're healing there. You're healing through your shadow work. This is great. Keywords. Oh, I already said excavation, healing, past. When this card comes up, it means that you are being heavily influenced by something from your past and is holding you back and hindering your progress in life. Shadow work is the card of emotional excavation, where you examine your past with a fine-tooth comb to discover the root causes of your current issues. It means facing your past with courage and refusing to allow it to color your future. And that's why with the lion rampant, it was saying to also embrace the darkness as well as the light, which gets you into your balance. And don't be afraid of the shadow. The shadow is where you do all the work at. And I think with this is how you're blooming. This is how you're going to be going through this full growth in your life right now. And you're leaving the past behind. You might be going to get that counseling, going to a wellness retreat. You could be traveling to do that. But you're going to showcase your gifts and talents. You're going to be managing and handling your emotions through this, especially during this eclipse. But your full moons and of course, it's the card of luck as well. But you have all this. You're going to have support from this and this. So, you know what I'm saying? You have all the bases covered. So, let me finish out the shadow work. All those experiences that you have repressed, disowned, and buried deep within you now need to be excavated and dealt with. so that you can free yourself from them once and for all. I'm sorry. Only then will you be free from the hurts and traumas of your past. This, in turn, will allow you to live a brighter, happier future. This is a card which suggests some deep shadow work is needed to deal with some powerful issues from the past, but that a subsequent healing process will bring about a happier future. Do not live your present life in a state of anger, fear, or anxiety, or be governed by the things that happened in your past. Face your past, vanquish it, and move on in love and light. That, my friends, is a good message. Now, I also have a card from the Moonology deck and my Living by the Moon. I want to say affirmation, but it's a message from the moon. So I'm going to start off with the Moonology card and see what it says. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, because you're about to be going through all this success, and you have the Lion too, which gives me the energy of Leo. So, because it already knows that you're about to be successful, because you're going to be blossoming and you're going to be balanced, and you're going to be showcasing your gifts and talents. But as you're doing that, Spirit of the Moon doesn't want you to be too in your ego. You want to be balanced, so you're just bringing confidence and self-assuredness that your work shows its worth. And from this card, the message is, I trust my inner wisdom to guide me. Yep. You are trusting your inner guidance. But this energy alone, you all, it's going to be very healing. Because I think that you're going to overcome your past. As it's like more of a heart card. I think that in order to do this, or in order to get this, you're going to be doing this. So, yeah, I think that this reading was really positive. The last time I did a card reading, for the Moon Magic, it wasn't all positive. And I was reading it out like this was the positive side, and it was showing this was the darker side. But it didn't matter because everything was, you know, out the gate, everything was good. So, but I'm reading it as that because this is the energy of 2026. We're talking about that fire horse, and everybody's coming in clean and strong and healthy and ready. And so I believe really that, and I feel like they have overcome this old past, and their work. Elevated souls are always doing their shadow work. So yeah, I feel like this is a positive message. I hope you all enjoyed the message. I hope that you guys have a great eclipse season, eclipse, Virgo, eclipse, moon, a great month, because we're about to be right on into spring this month. It's go time. So we got the blossom and we got the lion. It's go time. Cause that's the month that we're in. So it's just funny how we pulled two lion cards. So, you know, that message is pretty loud and clear for me. I hope it is for you as well. I hope you all resonated with this message. I want to thank my subscribers, likes, comments, and shares. That's all that I got from the Divine Council. And I hope you all have a blissful and harmonious day. Bye.